Welcome everyone to today's meditation program. So, for today, we will start with the meditation and then we will watch a short talk from Sri Mataji. And then, in the end, for anybody who has joined us for the first time, I will give a very short introduction to Sahaja Yoga to explain what we do in this session. So, we can already begin. We can find a nice, comfortable place around us, a silent place, and we can sit on a chair or on the floor, wherever we are comfortable. We'll keep both our hands on our lap. We'll close our eyes and gently prepare ourselves for the meditation. If we are getting any thoughts, we'll just observe it. We don't have to engage ourselves. Just observe and let it pass. We will begin the meditation with the first step by taking our right hand, placing it on our heart, and with a very pure desire to feel the spirit within us, to feel the pure self within us, we'll say the first affirmation: Mother, I am the pure spirit. Mother, I am the pure spirit. We'll gently move our hands now, the right hand on the left part of our neck. And without thinking about anything, we'll take the next affirmation: Mother, I am not guilty. Mother, I am not guilty. We take our right hand, place it on our forehead, and we say, Mother, I forgive everybody, including myself. Mother, I forgive everybody, including myself. Then to the next step, let's take our right hand, place it on the back part of our head, and we say, "Oh Divine Mother, please forgive any mistakes I may have made knowingly or unknowingly. O Divine Mother, please forgive any mistakes I may have made knowingly or unknowingly." And now we move to the final step where we take our right hand, place it on top of our head, and we'll gently massage our scalp by rotating it in clockwise direction. And we take the final affirmation with complete belief. Mother, please give me self-realization. Mother, please give me self-realization. Then bring our hands back on our lap, and we can just be in meditation for a few minutes. we can gently open our eyes and join our hands to bow to the Mother Kundalini within us. And now we will watch a short talk from Sri Mataji, who's the founder of Sahaja Yoga, where she speaks about Kundalini.
So I have to make a request. Today, of course, I try to give you self-realization if possible. It works out. But you must respect. You must respect and you must grow. All the saints have talked about it in India. Now we have here lots of people from, say, Punjab. The Sikhs are there. And all his books have been described for search. He himself, Guru Nanak has said, Sahaja Samadhi Lago. He's used this word. All of them have used this word. But Indians who are here, I don't know, they say we cannot digest Sahaja. They can only digest pounds. Very surprising. It's very surprising how this materialism has come over. But does it give happiness to anyone? Does it give joy? Does it give friendship? Full of jealousy, competition, all nonsense is going on. You overcome all that just like this. You enjoy everything. If somebody has a good furniture, all right, it's a very nice carpet, all right. So what you do? You look at it. You enjoy. You enjoy whatever is created beautiful. You don't think about it. You don't react. The reaction is that there's joy. What a beauty it is. You don't think who has made it, how much it will cost, nothing. Become thoughtless. And thoughtless awareness is nothing but such a pouring sense of joy. Joy which is neither happiness or unhappiness, but singular. You cannot describe it in words, but you can really feel it inside yourself, that joy of being the self. And that's the time has come for you to get it. We are also here for that. And this is the special time when it is going to work out. Now you feel also the collective consciousness, that you can feel on your fingertips the chakras, the centers of other people. And who is the other? On your centers you can feel your problems, in the same way you can see the problems of others. If you can cure your own centers, you can easily cure the centers of others. Without any money, without any fuss, without anything. It's very, very simple. It is all built in within you. All this is built in within you. And this built-in power starts work. You don't have to do anything. It's all there. For example, you see so many lights are. You switch on and you get all the lights. But you know how to switch on. It's all built in. Again, I say, don't have to stand your heads. You don't have to break your necks. Nothing. As you are wonderful. And this is your own individual mother. She's your own. She has no other child. And she knows everything about you. As you have in the tape, you see. She knows your past. She knows your aspirations. She knows you very well. And she's the one who's going to give you your second birth. She's your mother. She loves you. Now there are books saying that if you have the Kundalini, she disturbs you. These are modern ones. Where they say they burns you. She's your mother. Have you heard? I mean, maybe these modern times anything is possible. But can a mother burn her own child? She has been waiting for ages to give you this realization. For ages she is within you. And now you don't give her a chance to give you your second birth. How can that be? You will understand that all these great incarnations who came on this earth have helped to build up this. They are all there within you on these centers, which you will find out. And all these fights going on stupidly in the name of God or anything is nonsense, because they are all one. We are only fighting. So all your global problems, all your fighting problems, all your family problems, the word problem disappears. It happens. It must happen, because you are specially blessed and you are the spirit. This collectiveness gives you the feeling of oneness with others. Not out of jealousy, not out of greed, not out of any carnal love or anything, but it is just pure love, which you have not experienced. All the perversions drop out. But you don't become sort of an abnormal person on the street, you see, walking with your closed eyes. No. You become an enlightened person, absolutely normal. You dress up normally outside, you can live with whole life. But then you understand what is your dignity, your decency and everything. It's no show outside of your achievement, but you know within yourself. You also know who is a realized soul. And then you meet. There's such a connection. Has been always. But now it becomes obvious, evident, and you can work it out. The most important thing is that your brain opens out like this, like a lotus. It opens out. All the problems of brain drop out. How many diseases there are of brain? I wanted to know, so there's such a big book. I said, my goodness. More than the petals we have in the brain. And it can happen to anybody in the modern times. It's very common. It's awaiting at your door, sort of. All these can be solved. Absolutely, you can be saved, you can be protected. And every time you will be feeling this, you're protected. There's somebody to protect you, to encourage you, to look after. Who is that? That is this Param Chaitanya. That is this, they call it Ruh. They call it the all-pervading power of divine love. They also call it the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. You feel cool breeze on your fingertips. It's all written there in all the books, but symbolically, so people don't understand. Once it happens, then you are in another world. Such miracles, such help, and such protection. It's a thing where you feel you can never be drowned in the ocean of this mad world, because now you are in the ocean of joy. You are enjoying. And this is what you have to have. But you must grow, all of you must grow. I'm staying on for one day more just to come to follow up meeting. Also, if you have any complaints, you better bring them in. But there's nothing to complain. Actually, you should complain against yourself. Either you are lazy, or you are too enthusiastic, or you are infatuated by some sort of a nonsensical guru, or something is there. Just don't try to criticize others, but see for yourself, introspect. Why is it? Why can't I do it? All this can work out. I assure you very much that you should realize that my coming to England, living here for years together, I didn't come for Sahaja. I came because my husband got a job here. And then seeing people in England, I thought they can really achieve a lot. God bless you. See,
So, with that, we come to an end for today's meditation session. Those who have already attended our introduction can, continue to stay or even drop off. But what we will do now is to kind of go through introduction about Sahaja Yoga, where we will explain about the chakras, nadis, what exactly they do, how do they all, function together. And with that explanation, then we will come to an end to today's session. So, talking about Sahaja Yoga, Sahaja Yoga in itself means energy that we are born with, is what Sahaja means. And yoga is union with our true self. So, the energy that we are talking about over here is called as Kundalini. This is the energy that we already have when we are born. However, it stays in a dormant state until it is activated by the right technique of activating the Kundalini. So, Sahaja Yoga was founded by Sri Mataji back in 1970. She wanted humanity to have an easy way to awaken the Kundalini and to have a way of life which can be easily integrated into day-to-day life. Back in the day, in ancient times, people had to really go through penance, cut off from all worldly responsibilities just to focus on awakening of the Kundalini. And this was not an easy option for everyone. And that's how Srimad out of love, founded this unique yet very simple technique using which the awakening of the Kundalini happens spontaneously. And through this easy step, when meditated daily, you can make the best use of this energy in our day-to-day life. The subtle system that we see here comprises of 7 energy centers and 3 channels. Each energy center has different qualities that we all come across in our lives. They also, the energy centers or chakras also take care of the organs around them. And the channels within us gives us the balance, wherein the left channel, for example, has everything about our past stored, and any actions or plans that we do about the future is stored on the right channel. The goal of Sahaja Yoga meditation is to try and be in the center, which is the present, because there is no point worrying about what has already happened and also to worry too much about what is going to happen, because both are not in our control. What we can really do is to enjoy the present and make the most of it. Now, quickly explaining each of these energy centers. The first energy center, which is at the base of our spine, is called as Muladhara. This energy center gives us purity. This also helps us to connect and improve our relation with our inner child. This gives us the ability to be childlike. So, if you try to think of us as children, we could easily find joy and happiness in simple things. But as we grew, our source of joy has become conditional. We have our own definition of success, and this completely controls our state of happiness. So, what the Muladhara Chakra does is to detach ourselves from self made conditions and really enjoy every moment of life because we deserve it and we don't have to condition ourselves to feel joyful or happy. The second energy center is Swadhisthana. This is the energy center that gives us the ability to enjoy, especially through art, literature, music, all the creative aspects of life, to really see and appreciate the art around us comes from the Swadhisthana chakra. This energy center also helps um, helps to find different creative side within us. And as I said earlier, each energy center also governs the organs around us. So the organ close to the Swadhisthana chakra is the liver. So liver is also called as the seat of the attention. So any thoughts that are there in our mind is actually coming from the liver. So Swadhisthana chakra kind of tries to purify it and tries to keep the health of our liver good. Then comes the Navi chakra, and over here on our stomach, surrounded by the void. Nabi chakra gives us the sense of satisfaction, sense of gratitude, and the void helps us to stay away from illusion and to be our own master. So, in today's time, we are completely influenced by social media, by peers, colleagues, family. So, there are so many factors that influence our decisions, our way of life, and what the void or the Bhavasagara gives us is the ability to be our own master, to really stand for what you believe in and to appreciate the right way of life. And with that, we are able to find peace and satisfaction in our Nabi chakra because we then start looking at what we have and worry less about what we do not have. So the whole peace within us is completely getting generated from our Nabi chakra. Then comes the Anahata, which is placed on our heart. This gives us the sense of security, sense of confidence, also the ability to express and share love and compassion with others and to have it for ourselves also. Next to the Anahata Chakra, we have the spirit, which is our true self. And the whole goal of Sahaja Yoga meditation is to be more and more closer to our spirit, which is our true self. So when we are born with different qualities, with different purpose. But as and when we, let's say, get involved in the worldly responsibilities, we tend to go away from it. And with the awakening of the Kundalini, we have the opportunity to reconnect with our true self, with who we really are before we've been influenced by everything that is going around us. So that's where the spirit plays the role. Then comes the Vishuddhi chakra. This is the energy center that is placed on our throat. This is the energy center that helps us to maintain good relations in the society, to mutually coexist, and to have the ability to respect others, to conduct ourselves in a respectful, esteemed manner. So, this ability also to communicate and express ourselves comes from the Vishuddhi chakra. Then comes the Agya chakra. In today's time, we are constantly dealing with people. We sometimes come across people who we can agree with, sometimes not. But these kind of interactions always leaves us with a state of mind, sometimes conflicting, sometimes appealing. And this always has a pressure on our head. Sometimes if somebody agrees, we are happy. If not, we tend to get angry or whatnot. Everything is actually then stored in our Agya chakra. And what the awakening of the Kundalini does is it clears our Agya chakra, which then allows us to move on and let go. We are not engaged in certain situations or certain topics for too long. We tend to look at things in a very uh, in a state of witness where we are not completely involving in things, but just engaging and also then able to detach from it. So this then allows us to have a peace of mind because a lot of times something happens and then the same thing goes again and again in our mind. And the Agya Chakra helps us to not get engaged too much. Then comes the final energy center, which is called as Sahasrara. This is the seventh energy center on top of our head. And when the Kundalini is awakened and reaches at the seventh energy center, is where we feel complete peace within us. We are completely separated from our thoughts. We are aware of everything around us, yet completely thoughtless. And that's where we say we are connected with our true self. And this is what we try and achieve through Sahaja Yoga meditation. So, overall, this is a very short introduction about Sahaja Yoga. In in our sessions, we meditate, we try to practice different techniques using which we can awaken the Kundalini, cleanse our chakras, and try and feel the peace within us. So, with that, we come to an end to today's session. We meet every Tuesday at 6 p.m. CET, where we meditate together and also share information. So, we will again see each other next Tuesday. Until then, we wish you all a wonderful week and thank you so much for joining again.